Chrisley Knows best fans weren't surprised when Todd Chrisley took to Instagram earlier today to wish his beautiful mom, Nanny Faye, a happy Mother's Day. Todd admits his mother left him speechless as he wasn't sure what words could possibly express the love he has for this amazing woman. The reality TV father attached a sweet photo of himself with his beautiful mother as he penned a very long tribute to her. Todd Chrisley took to Instagram around lunchtime to note there were really no words that could express exactly what his mother Nanny Faye meant to him. He, however, proceeded to pen an absolutely beautiful tribute to his mother in honor of this special day. "I am so blessed to have you in my life every day. You have carried me through every storm in my life, through every heartache." Todd penned that his mother has always been a mirror in his life. He explained what he meant by calling his mother his mirror. "You would always say, 'Look in the mirror and decide if you like what you see. If you do, then be grateful. And if you don't have the courage to acknowledge what you see and the strength to change it." He continued, "You will always be everything good in this world to me, and I am forever grateful to God for blessing me with you, to the moon and back, my sweet mama. No distance will ever change that because we are inseparable." Chase's Mother's Day post was a lot shorter and to the point, but he also included Nanny Faye in his post. As TV Chase reported, Chase also treated fans to a rare snap of Julie's mother in honor of Mother's Day. Todd's tribute came complete with a selfie of himself, with his face smashed up against his mother's. Both Todd and Nanny Faye had huge smiles on their faces as they posed for the camera. The photo was liked over 40,000 times. Todd Chrisley's mother is a favorite among fans, and they were happy to join him in wishing her a happy Mother's Day. Here's what some fans had to say in the comments. Some of Todd Chrisley's followers admitted his tribute to his mother was so beautiful it actually made him shed a few tears. "Speechless on Mother's Day." ChatGPT said Nanny Faye leaves Todd Chrisley speechless on Mother's Day. Mother's Day is a time for families to come together and celebrate the women who have made an impact in their lives. For Todd Chrisley, it's a day to reflect on the love and influence of the special women in his life. However, this year, Todd found himself speechless as none other than his beloved mother, Nanny Faye, stole the show with a surprise that no one, including Todd, saw coming. Nanny Faye, known for her larger-than-life personality, quick wit, and unapologetic humor, had a way of making every occasion memorable. Over the years, she had become a fan favorite on the reality TV show Chrisley Knows Best, where her eccentric yet loving nature endeared her to viewers. With her sharp tongue and fierce love for her family, she had become the heart and soul of the Chrisley household. But this year, it wasn't her jokes or quirky comments that had everyone talking. It was her heartfelt gesture that left Todd absolutely floored. The build-up to Mother's Day. Todd Chrisley, as the patriarch of the Chrisley family, had always been the one orchestrating grand gestures. Whether it was lavish gifts or extravagant celebrations, he made sure that his family felt loved and appreciated. His devotion to his mother was no secret, and he had always gone above and beyond to show her how much she meant to him. So, with Mother's Day on the horizon, Todd was ready to pull out all the stops for his beloved Nanny Faye. "I've got something really special planned for my mom this year," Todd announced confidently one evening. "She won't be able to stop talking about it for the rest of her life." His words were filled with the confidence of someone who had meticulously planned every detail. He had ordered a beautiful piece of custom jewelry, arranged for a private dinner with the family at their favorite restaurant, and even had a heartfelt video message prepared from all of his children. It was going to be an emotional and extravagant celebration, one that he believed would leave his mother in tears. But little did Todd know, Nanny Faye was already planning her own surprise, and this surprise was not just something that would make Todd emotional, it would leave him utterly speechless. The surprise reveal: as Mother's Day dawned, the Chrisley household was buzzing with excitement. Todd, as always, had his eyes set on making the day perfect for Nanny Faye. He greeted her with an over-the-top breakfast in bed, complete with fresh flowers, gourmet pancakes, and a heartfelt card. "You deserve the world, Mom," Todd said, handing her the card and flashing a proud smile. But Nanny Faye wasn't about to let him steal the show just yet. She had a secret plan in the works. After breakfast, she pulled Todd aside, asking him to join her in the living room. "Come on, son. I got something I want to show you." A mischievous glint in her eyes, Todd followed her into the room, curious but confident that he was the one who had outdone everyone this year. But as soon as they stepped into the room, Nanny Faye directed Todd's attention to a large, covered object sitting in the corner. Todd raised an eyebrow. "What is this?" "Oh, just wait and see, honey," she teased. "I think it's time for you to learn a little bit about how to really surprise someone." Nanny Faye dramatically pulled off the cover, revealing a stunning painting of the Chrisley family, each member captured in the most heartwarming way. The vibrant colors and the expressions of love and joy on the faces of Todd, his wife Julie, and their children were expertly painted by an artist Nanny Faye had secretly commissioned. But it wasn't just the painting that took Todd's breath away. It was the message Nanny Faye had left on the back. "I wanted to give you something that would remind you of the love we share," Nanny Faye explained. "You always do so much for me, son. But this year, I wanted to do something for you." Todd stood there, speechless, staring at the painting. His eyes were wide, and he felt an overwhelming wave of emotion wash over him. Nanny Faye wasn't just giving him a gift. She was giving him a symbol of their family's bond, something that would forever be a reminder of their unconditional love. I don't know what to say," Todd finally managed, his voice thick with emotion. This is incredible, Mom." Nanny Faye, ever the humble matriarch, shrugged nonchalantly. "I just figured it was time for you to have something nice for yourself. You've always given me everything, but I wanted to remind you that you're loved too." The gesture was simple, yet deeply meaningful. Todd had always been the one to lavish gifts upon his mother. But this time, Nanny Faye had flipped the script and given him something that touched his heart in a way he hadn't expected. The power of motherly loving, a world that often emphasizes grand gestures and flashy displays. It's easy to forget that sometimes the most meaningful gifts come from the heart. Nanny Faye's surprise was a testament to the power of a mother's love, unconditional, selfless, and ever-present. While Todd had undoubtedly gone all out in his efforts to make her feel special, Nanny Faye's gift was a reminder that love doesn't have to be extravagant to be profound. Todd often joked about his mother's larger-than-life personality and how she kept the family on their toes. But in that moment, he saw his mother in a different light. He realized that beyond the jokes, the sarcasm, and the playful teasing, there was a woman who would do anything for her family. She was the glue that held them together, the one who had always been there through thick and thin. "Mom, this is perfect." "I'll never forget this," Todd said, his voice filled with gratitude. "Good," Nanny Faye replied with a wink. "I didn't do it for the thanks, darling. I did it because you're my son, and I love you." And with that, Todd was left speechless once again. A family bond strengthened. The rest of the day passed in a blur of laughter, love, and plenty of heartfelt moments. Todd was still reeling from the surprise as the family gathered for their Mother's Day dinner, where Nanny Faye's painting took center stage. The conversation flowed easily, filled with lighthearted jokes and warm memories. But as Todd sat at the table, looking around at the faces of his loved ones, he realized that the true beauty of Mother's Day wasn't in the extravagant gifts or the grand gestures. It was in the quiet, unspoken moments of love that bind families together. And on that day, Nanny Faye had given him a gift that would forever remind him of the strength and beauty of their family bond. As the evening drew to a close, Todd raised his glass in a toast. "To the strongest woman I know, my mom, Nanny Faye. You've made me who I am today, and I'll never take that for granted. I love you, Mom." The family echoed his words, and Nanny Faye, ever the matriarch, smiled warmly. It was a smile that spoke volumes, one of pride, love, and the quiet joy of knowing that, in the end, family is what truly matters. And so, as Mother's Day came to a close, Todd Chrisley found himself speechless. Not because of the extravagant surprises he had planned, but because of the reminder that sometimes the most meaningful gifts are the ones that come from the heart.